You know what that means? If we go to Game 5, he's going to be purple.
Oh, that would be great. But not this game. This is game number 4. I was being dramatic, middle finger. Now it's ruined. This is game number 4 in the finals of ASC Weekly, week number 8, Gold Platinum Division. In the bottom right, we have CichMo as the orange Protoss, and in the top left, GaHoViper as the red Protoss. Sorry for that bad introduction. Vorapsak ruined it.
That is what I do. I am here to ruin the cast in every way possible, and it looks like GaHoViper is once again going to scout with his 9-pylon Pro in a 2-person map in a mirror matchup on Jungle Basin. Second time we've seen this map tonight.
Interesting. We almost never see this map. It's probably not going to be in the map pool for very long. It's not a great map. And I don't think it's in the ladder pool anymore anyway. So it's probably going to go out, but you know, after tonight we may not see it very much anymore. Probably won't see it in tomorrow's tournament or the tournament after that. Likely. And after that, I don't... probably by then this map will be out of the pool entirely. It's kind of a bad map. It is very much a 4-gate map, though. Colossi also can be very powerful on this map, but not nearly as powerful as a 4-gate. Of course, you can put a proxy pylon outside of your opponent's main, and then warp into the opposite side of this little ravine here, and and just flank his whole army. And it's really very difficult to hold off warp gates. So it really would behoove you to be the aggressor on a map like this. I hope we don't see 4-gate versus 4-gate, but that's seeming more and more likely all the time.
2 gateways going up immediately for CichMo. That kind of indicates he wants to do something faster than normal, and definitely something different than his normal build.
Yeah.
There's no Cyber Core for him, whereas the Cyber Core for GaHoViper is about 40% complete. Both of them saving chrono boosts. One of them saving them for Warp Gate, the other one saving them for his 4 gateways, 3 gateways, and a Cyber Core right there.
Wow, those are really early gateways. Oh my, those are really early gateways.
This is weird. He's actually not able to use this middle gateway. He has it selected, though, as do I at the moment. He wants to build out of it. There he goes. And is he going to start the warp gate research as soon as that finishes? Not quite. Maybe now or in a few seconds once he's done building more zealots and a probe and chrono boosting a zealot. And warp gate is going to be researched from that cybernetics core that he got. He's going to start researching.
Yeah, okay, so warp gate tech, to translate, GaHoViper is starting warp gate tech much sooner than CichMo's, whose warp gate tech has just now started. There's no chrono boost left. There's no chrono boost left to expedite that coming out, and so it's just going to be this 3-gate aggression, and he's going to have to be really aggressive because he's if his warp gates don't come out in time, then he's going to just start falling behind in army count, and if he hits a time where GaHoViper cuts units in order to get out his warp gates as soon as warp gate tech finishes, this can actually be an extremely scary push. It's about the same push timing as a 7 roach rush, that can be very powerful, mainly because of its timing versus the warp gate timing. Warp gate tech is just now finishing. One force field comes down for GaHoViper, but the zealots are in the main, and those stalkers are pushing up, and he's just going to sit there and wait for that force field. In the meantime, the gateways are warping in for GaHoViper, and that's going to make this also going to make all the difference for GaHoViper. But they're all powered by a couple pylons, and they could be sniped pretty easily. Instead, GaHoViper going for the units, getting force fielded from escaping. A really nice force field there from GaHoViper, preventing those stalkers from kiting, and get handily crushed by those zealots and stalkers and sentries, easily outnumbering that one stalker, since oftentimes 5 or 6 are more than 1.
That is almost always true in the context that people care about. And it seems like GaHoViper actually picked red for blood this game, as he's going to continue to kill every unit that CichMo has made up to this point. And he's probably going to continue trying to kill every unit that he's going to make, as that is one of the most efficient and effective ways to win the game. That's a 5th gateway going up for CichMo, so it looks like he wants to be able to have a bunch of zealots that can walk around, take hits, deal hits, and also...
As zealots are wont to do, yes.
Yes.
And I don't know, though, because CichMo does not have very much production. He doesn't have very much income. He had to cut a lot of probes to get all that up. And GaHoViper is just sitting outside with a proxy pylon, and he looks like he's pushing up, and there's no sentries from CichMo. The Guardian shield up to prevent the Stalkers from doing too much damage, and that does a lot against Stalkers. Those Zealots get destroyed in no time. All that's left are 2 Zealots and 3 Stalkers, with a bunch of Stalkers left from GaHoViper, and it looks like there's really nothing left for CichMo to do. He's just going to be hanging on for dear life, pulling all of his probes to try and deal with these Stalkers as well as he possibly can, but he simply cannot, as there are only 3 Stalkers versus a lot more than 3 Stalkers. And there are 3 Zealots in here slicing up the probes. CichMo concedes the finals, and GaHoViper is our ASC Weekly Week 8 Gold and Platinum Champion. So congratulations to GaHoViper. Good games, well played, CichMo, and we hope to see you next week. And I hope you get just as far as you did today.